1.6.
Alright guys, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan ketiga
It's really just
Wildcard
about
Virtus
execution,
Pro
right? I feel
menentang
like BGP has
Boosgate
easier execution.
Esports yang kita
Keep
saksikan.
in mind the pushability from that dash was favoring VP. Let's see though.
Dia try guna cast melee guys
Yeah,
Tapi
right now
gambar
the ties. The score are tied here, 1-1. BGT going up against a VP. Now I feel like both teams have shown respect to each other. So now the real fight begins.
It's round 3 indeed.
Welcome to
3
Mobile
flickers.
Legends.
XC I didn't see an
Macam
RX
laju
here.
pula.
So even with like the dragon and whatnot, they won't want to keep their distance with the flickers. They don't care about that crowd control.
Right, early on though, yeah, the Khalid plus Juicin combo will be able to win it out despite the Eve being on the hands of BGT. Pluto! Because of blast on Wactor, forcing the revitalize out. Zue walks up, gets the punch head onto Pluto, and it's an instant flicker from Pluto. Almost. Wactor taken down. This is free leave though for Zauer.
Yeah, but I gotta feel like it's okay because they didn't die, and then Virtus Pro really trying to make sure that they take some camps away from Kazooie. They did it in game number 2, and now they're trying it in game number 3, and it looks like they will be successful, but using Kazooie, he kind of doesn't mind it that much.
No way! Oh, that was close. Kazooie, good reaction on the red tree.
I think it's because XC spotted him out.
Yeah, good awareness there. A little too close for comfort indeed. Now, let's take a look at the talent again, right? The approach here for the carry and the Claude at least, both fighter emblems.
Yeah.
One thrill again, that is the difference.
And something to say as well, you were worried a bit about the magic damage. Looking at the build here coming in from Bobber, it is going to be more defense, no rupture, so not a lot of penetration coming in from the magic damage.
Less damage, but more survivability for Bobber at least. Who will rock the Purify. Let's see though, how much of an influence will he be able to put in this game on this Jushin, which technically was first picked from the side of Virtus Pro, by the way. First turtle is up.
Betul.
And
Ini perang besar
Virtus
ni.
Pro is on it first.
Yeah, identity is not
Untuk
level 4 just
Shocker.
yet. Turtle has been started out by Virtus Pro. Looks like Boosgate they're going to contest.
Zong zoning, Haya, maknanya Turtle akan jadi Turtle percuma untuk Virtus Pro. Black Dragon form.
But with the Black Dragon form, this should be free.
Oh, at least masuk ulti, dapat immune daripada Shin. Ultimate daripada Pluto. Top down, Hayabusa ulti. Volume manipulation dibuka. Purify digunakan. Oh, yo, Haya.
With no quad shadow, actually tries to go back on Zauer.
Again, I don't know how Kazooie, it almost looks like he's able to tunnel vision in a way. He doesn't see any other abilities. He just sees his shadow and his opponents. He keeps hitting it on right Tigers. I have no idea how he does it.
Yeah, playing with fire indeed. But with that turtle, it actually translates a little bit towards a gold lead for Virtus Pro. Almost 1,000, not too shabby. And Boosgates, they need compensation for that, right? They gotta be more active. They gotta look for trades. No real significance, but 3 Fury Hammers from the side of Virtus Pro. And that will, perhaps, Boosgate needs to be aware of that.
Virtus Pro 1,000 ahead, and considering that you do have a double marksman, they're pretty comfortable on that. But I feel like in a vacuum for this one, it's really about minute 8 and minute 10. Because at that point, Kazooie might go for that Sky Piercer again, and that's going to be the biggest timing. So for Boosgate and Virtus Pro, they're just playing for that 8 to 10 minute mark.
Gotta play it patient, play the tempo game, wait for the farm to hit, wait for the items to hit, and then look for effective fights. But nevertheless, Virtus Pro, comfortable lead here, 4 minutes in. They're trying to keep it that way. Zor level 8, Kazooie level 6, so there's already a 2-level gap here between the 2 junglers.
Yeah, they're trying to corral over onto the green camp. Really acting as if the green camp is a neutral objective just because they want Zauer to be steadily ahead.
Yeah. And again, this is amazing because Kazooie did have an MVP performance, so trying to slow him down. So not at 9 minutes will he be able to do anything. Probably has been extended to 11 or 12.
Wow. So far, this is just a clean MLBB. Oh,
Oh my god, with AOG thrown a ruin, bringing Sandstorm to count him back. That's Pluto who secures the neutral objective, and now Wactor and Xe opposition. That's Sour who picks up the double.
I feel like there's a small mistake that Boosgate has to kind of adjust back. That was a good engage, and they did what they had to do. But the context is, Kazooie is not at the same farm as our Ego is, right? Any other situation when Kazooie is even, it's fine. But Kazooie was so far behind and he was zoned out, that was not the right time with the context of how your jungler is doing.
That was a very flashy play. Unfortunately, the coordination wasn't on point there. Pluto spotting 3 members, perhaps 4 members of BGT. That's expensive info. Virtus Pro will move on towards the mid lane here. Perhaps looks for apply pressure. There you go, the Mount Shocker. And this looks like a game 1. This feels like a game 1 Virtus Pro.
Yeah, it's just dominance. It's playing with the fundamentals. Nothing too crazy. Game 2, they tried crazy. Didn't work out for them. Throwing a ruin over on
AOG.
Bober with AOG as well, but it's on Bober who has a
Sinalti. Ulti flicker daripada Pluto.
They're fighting under the real revelation though, and that's going to be
Revelation.
identity still despite the RWM falling.
Koko in.
Back turret goes in. Sour's
Carry down.
and he's on a
Baik.
killing spree now. It's XC next to the chopping
baik.
block. Yet another double for Zaur Egoist.
Uh-oh, that is not a good sign for Boosgate. They were behind
7-1,
2,000
5,000 gold lead,
But
baik.
now it doubled in a couple of minutes. And Virtus Pro, when they are in this position, it's just so hard to neutralize and come back from the game. Let's see though, Virtus Pro, Gorka is still deathless. They gotta deal with that.
But like you guys said, this is like game number 1. Virtus Pro are controlling the game. And Boosgate, at least Kazooie has not died, but you can definitely sense that he's severely underfarmed. Zar Ego is now with the endless battle as well. I'm just worried. Virtus Pro just have too much damage at this point.
Too much, and Gorka has the golden staff, so
Agak Alice mesti tak
2
hidup.
items there, 1 more crucial item to
Combo ada.
again just
Aku
run
rasa
away
pelaksanaan
with
dia
this
kot.
game, and
Jalin
Boosgate,
Jalal.
all they need
AOG.
is a mistake.
Yeah.
Combo ada tapi
No throwing a ruin, no
pelaksanaan
AOG.
dia, chemistry dia.
Gorka zoning actually, and that's another.
Wah,
for
blunder
Bober.
weh.
The Beaver,
Sumpah blunder.
who's on a killing spree. 3-0-5.
That's an analyst point, but that was so obvious what the mistake was.
Wah,
I don't
kau
think
gila ni.
Xe should even try. Should have just been
Shocker.
Oh man.
Distribution.
Whoa,
RX.
RX. Oh my goodness,
Population.
they bait out the RWM and they just walk out of it. Even a holy shield to top it off.
Chemistry lah aku
Goldie
rasa.
LaFell, Miracle, this again feels like a game 1 game again. Now, let's see here. The difference is 1,200 gold. If you compare the gold laners, but if
Everywhere is 1,000 different.
Bro, even the roamers. Oh man. But if you take a look at Zar though, level 12 against level 10, maintaining the 2-level gap, that's big, right?
And 2,000 gold lead as well.
Throwing a ruin again.
Oh.
Oh, traceless from Zar Egoist again. It's an attempt that just doesn't go their
Betul
way.
dong.
They get Pluto, but now
Kaya
the
gila
Dragon's
isi
coming
sini,
in.
mati
RX
kali.
will not be able to survive this. One flash is all it takes.
Pipi ngeri, Onyx pun boleh lose ni. Oi, tak duk.
By Super Gorka baits out the quad shadow as he goes onto his BMI, placed on the purple buff.
Beautiful coordination yet again displayed by Virtus Pro, which leads to more
Chemistry doang ni baik.
cover.
Garni, get this inside of the head of the players now. How would you feel when you're playing a Kupra and you completely whiff your sets for like 3 times in a row?
Lot
I would do
8,400.
that. Yeah.
That's the sound of a Kufra missing 3 Tyrants.
Siapa yang menang ni jumpa Onyx eh?
I don't want to hear moaning.
No, that would be
That's
my
frustration.
organic like reaction.
Then I be like, then I hope you hit all your sets.
I hope you never
I don't want to
miss
hear that.
a Tyrant's Revenge.
I
Yeah.
don't want to hear that.
I wonder if Xe does the same thing, and now the team's like, please, just
Not so that we can win, just so that you can shut up.
But yeah, this is a 9,000
enough.
gold lead,
Number
12-2.
Chet, how would you respond?
To that or to
No, like
losing?
if you don't hit your abilities,
Okay.
like,
Similar to as mine, I believe. Yeah.
I mean, I don't do that.
What do you do?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Because it looks like Virtuous Pro with 10,000 gold lead here with the Lord marching on top. This is going to be serious damage.
Yeah, at least 2 base turrets, I believe, with 2 marksmen. It's hard to see 2 base turrets surviving this.
Dragon
And a
form.
Black Dragon as well. BDF already used. I'm sorry, he's going to go for the chunk on Kazua's HP again. The
Healthy,
Traces is beautiful
conversion.
away from it. Pluto in the midst of it all now has to flicker out, loses immortality. They're all still
pecah.
under the RWM as Wactor goes
AOG,
with the
Legend duet.
but now gets caught and lifted
Hayabusa.
up for the Sky Piercer. Zaur up top, taking his turret down. That is alright.
Blunder. Carry down. Spotlight.
Godlike. That's the first.
That's a level 15 Yisunchin right there. 704, and Virtus Pro will apply more pressure.
Yeah. As expected, 2 base turrets, and Virtus Pro walks away very happy.
Yeah, that seems pretty GG, man. 11,000 gold here. Something about these teams, man. They win and
11,000
lose
guys. Ini kau
quite
dominan.
fast, which does mean that both teams are very decisive. You can't give them any kind of room. They'll take it, and they will expand that just astronomically. How do I react when I don't get a set?
Yeah.
I don't know. I usually do.
You gotta remember, how do you respond organically?
Actually, now to think about it, something like Gani, but
Less.
Or more.
Or more.
more safe for work. Okay. I'm like, come on, man.
Ah, so it's
Like
a grunt.
this.
It's a grunt. It's a
Yeah,
grunt.
like,
Okay.
yeah, more, man.
So is this comebackable? Is this geekable?
Or I'll chat and be like, what are you guys doing? Comebackable. Is it? We got to look at the items. Seeing that Kazooie is Hunter Strike with the War
It seems
Axe,
Sky bisa.
not super convincing.
Yeah, I think
Actually, you know, even the Alice only having an Oracle, that's it.
if they're able to delay
Ada
to a
one.
22-minute game, then maybe
Yeah, just 10 more minutes.
more minutes, you know. But if not,
Lot ni tak contest memang auto GG dah guys. Tapi nak contest pun GG juga.
I don't
Yang ada ruang tak? Ada mistik tak daripada
Actually,
Virtus Pro?
take a look at the damage he's
Mak at least
Okay, he
kena
only
dah
has
separuh dah
Oracle,
guys.
that's it. There's
Reload.
nothing else.
Ha.
Pluto cutting off the escape.
Ah.
Raging Sandstorm.
Kena
And a
sandwich.
flicker to read it out. The AOG.
AOG tak dapat lari.
He slayed it
dua
before he
down.
even used it. The 2 frontliners. Oh my lord. Pat
Petrify.
with a Petri, almost a knock.
Hayabusa masuk, ulti. Wah, macam lagi rugi ni.
Up together, so there's no damage. And Super
Blazing duet.
with a blazing duet gets Kazooie down. BP has
Manipulation.
found their form back again. Game 2 was
Back
just
down. GG.
them giving a
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan game yang ketiga dimenangkan oleh Virtus Pro.
And again, like they're very
Adakah bakal
dominating.
jadi
That's
game
why
yang
in my
kelima
head,
ataupun game yang keempat saja, 3 balas 1 sama-sama kita saksikan. Perlawanan seterusnya sebentar saja lagi. Korang jangan lupa like, komen, share bagi pendapat korang pasal game kali ini.
But then once that's
Yang paling penting
over,
jangan lupa subscribe ya. We're gonna see you guys in the next
you
matches.
get a
Let's
Red
go.
Bull, re-energize, and then just come back strong.